From Zach Dixon Coaching, and today we're going to be talking about, we all have stories on excuses, let's just say, on why we're not getting what we want. You know, a simple example would be, if you're overweight, or you're a bit overweight and maybe have a phrase saying, you know, it's not my fault, I'm big boned. If you're telling yourself that story, you've just cut yourself any chance of losing weight. Because you're telling yourself a story to make yourself feel comfortable in the moment so you don't push forward and take the actions. You know, it's a story, and we all have different stories in different levels. Every single person in the world has a story. You know, we all have stories. There's always one area of your life where you make a lot of stories with. You know, think of an area of your life where you're not so thrilled with. You're not making that much progress with it. And ask yourself this question, you know, what specific stories are you telling yourself on a consistent basis, and why? Why do you keep telling yourself those stories? They're comforting stories. They make you feel certain that you don't have to move forward in your life. You know, there's a lot of stories that, you know, I used to, before I started my business, you know, I used to just go on the website and I'm like, oh, I'm doing all this stuff on the website to make, this is going to grow it. And people are like, why don't you take the big actions that are going to get the results? And I'm like, no, but I'm doing my website first. A website's just a story. A website's not going to get you the business in. A website's not going to do anything for you. You can do a website in one day, but it was a story that I kept telling myself and I wasn't making progress. And that's what I don't want to. So ask yourself this question: what stories are you telling yourself? If they're not empowering you, we need to cut those stories. Because we need to get to the point where we're saying, that's it, no more, I'm moving forward in my life. You know, if an overweight person gets to the point of looking themselves in the mirror and says, I'm sick of looking like this, I'm sick of waking up and feeling, you know, not secure with myself walking around because I've got extra weight on my body. I want to be fit, I want to be vibrancy, I want to get to that point. But if you don't look at yourself in the mirror and say, I've had it, no more, not another day, not another minute, I'll do whatever it takes to change, that's what's going to change it. Not the other way around and saying, I'm big boned, okay, it's not my fault. Tell yourself the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth will give you complete control of your life. The truth, but not many people tell themselves the truth, and that's the hardest part. If you tell yourself the truth, I applaud you. 100% I applaud you, because not many people do it. So tell yourself the truth, find out your stories, and live passionately every single day. Boom!